What's up, guys? Holiness with you here, bringing you my Hero Academia review, Boku no Hero, manga review, chapter 205. Then continue with Todoroki and Tetsu fighting, and Todoroki becomes like this really blaze embodiment of heat that can actually like almost kill Tetsu. And basically the way he turned the fight around was basically with that intense heat. He's going to test both their endurance until one of them drops first. And we see Tetsu kind of melting, and he has to harden himself more to stay in this type of blaze. And the blaze was so strong that even Alma himself said that he's reaching Endeavor's level, which is kind of scary. Because you have to remember, he's only 15. Him and Momo are the oldest. They're 15 and everyone else is 14, so the fact that he's a 15-year-old and he's creating this amount of heat close to his dad level, that's pretty scary. And also extremely deadly, because not just for the environment, but for every living thing and people around him. So he's going to have to really be careful how he uses that. He can't fight like his dad and just go berserk and just, I'm tired of you, and just shut up, blaze right through him. I mean, he can, but that wouldn't really be like the hero thing to do, if you know what I mean. So but while this is going on, we have Pony from class B. She was like, oh wow, I can sense the heat from all the way down here. And we get other people, dialoguing about how bad this heat is. And it comes to the point where like Mudman, who escaped Ida, finally gets there, and he states that he's close to his friends. So we see character development on his part. And we see that he generally cares for his classmates, and he considers them all friends. So that was nice getting his development. I really love his personality and power. Even though he's not, like he says himself, he's not really a physical type person. So he's not really meant for like up close combat, but I'm really loving his character. But where this is going on, we see the guy with multiple hands. I think Ichiro is his name. I know there's Ojiro and Shitotsu. I think Shitotsu is his name. The guy who can manipulate his arms, the octopus guy. He's fighting Pony, and they going at it, And there was one scene where like she has like this one horn that's about to like hit him in the back of the neck, I guess to like knock him out. But Ojiro steps in with his tail and blocks it. And then he like does this weird combo when he like flips it around. And he hops on her and he like pins her down to like capture her. And again, this is like when my man shows up to Todoroki's side. We see this, and basically, it was 2-on-1. It was going to supposed to be 2-on-1. My man and Tetsu versus Todoroki, but Ida with his speed blitz just went in and kicked this guy right in the face, and he like cracked not just half his mask, but everything, like some of his face, you can see like is indented inwards. He looks pretty like beat up, seriously. And you see that Ida had like grabbed Todoroki to like get him out from that like area and stuff, cause my man was like making everything muddy and trying to sink him in, so Tetsu couldn't like hurt him. And since he was so fast, my man really couldn't do nothing, so what he did was he told Tetsu to knock over like this tower that they had there that was just full of sand. Yeah, a Sawatan is going to be there with a fire user. How convenient for them, right? But Tetsu knocked it over with his strength, and as we see in the thumbnail, which is the last part of the chapter, they all lay down on the floor. Mudman, Ida, Todoroki, and most likely Tetsu. We see that this heavy object falling all four. So it's not really certain if they all knocked out or they just fell on the floor. We're not sure. Next chapter they can get all up from prone and just start continuing fighting. Who knows? But an interesting thing to note is that we didn't get to see the Pony chick. We didn't see Kulibara, the drill guy. We didn't get to see Ojiro, and we didn't get to see I think Shitotsu is his name, the guy with the octopus arms, the physical strength dude. We didn't get to see these four in the end. We saw them through the chapter, but we didn't get to see them at the end, so it may just be these 4 left, which would make this a 2v2. But I can't stress enough the way they stretching this out with Class B being like more advanced in their quirk than what like Class A1 is, because Class A1 got more experience dealing with what villains, but Class B has more experience how to use a quirk against villains, so it's and how to basically fight in combat with them, and how to evolve their quirk, which most of them evolve actually their quirk. So that's the big advantage Class B has. Because Tetsu, if we reuse the old Tetsu that was in like the beginning tournament arc, when they had that school festival, if we reuse that one against Todoroki would steamroll him easily. But this new one is actually putting up pretty great of a fight. He had to push him actually to his limit to use that bear move. And even then he was still putting up a fight against him, so. And if he could put up a fight against Todoroki with his ice and heat, that combo and the new technique that he did today, I mean, he should be able to fight Bakugo as well. Cause I would still argue that Bakugo is weaker than Todoroki. Just about a little bit, but still weaker. Same thing with Izuku or Deku. He's a little bit weaker than Kachan, so. But yeah, this was a great chapter. 205 of My Hero. If you haven't read it, go read it. If you're ready, go read it again. Also, I want to apologize for this video being out late. I had to do a double today, so. But leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and share with your friends. Hit that notification bell to get more. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.